Okay, so I think we should start now. Okay, so how are you all? Am I audible?
We are fine, sir. Yes, sir, you are audible.
All right, all right. So let me share my screen. Okay, so as I said in previous class, we will play one quiz. Okay, so we will start with quiz and we will discuss the previous concept uh, with the help of quiz, whatever we have discussed in last class, right? Okay,
Yes, sir.
so here are some quiz questions I have created. Uh, let's Okay, is it visible?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Okay, so the first question is, who developed Python? What's the correct answer?
Guido van Rossum.
Okay, so Guido and Rossum is the correct answer. All right, fine. The next question is, in which programming language is Python implemented?
C.
Okay, so the correct option is C language.
C.
Very nice. Okay, next question is, from where did Python get its name?
A comedy series.
All right, that's great. What was the name of that
అప్పుడు
comedy
నేను
series?
ఆన్సర్ చేస్తా.
It was the comedy series was
Something like Monty Python and Flying Circus, isn't it?
Flying.
Yeah. So Monty Python Flying Circus was the comedy series name. So the name of the Python taken from that comedy series. Okay, so that is the correct answer. Okay, next question is, what does PEP stand for?
Python
Enhancement proposal.
proposal.
Okay, okay, very nice, very nice. Means everyone knows the answer. That's good. Okay, which of these are the major versions of Python? Which one is correct out of them?
2, 3, 4.
Okay, what about others?
1,
One,
2,
two,
3.
three.
Okay, so the correct answer is 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3s are what? What are these 1, 2, 3?
Major
Major.
versions.
Okay, major versions of Python. So major version of Python is what? Python 1, Python 2, and Python 3.
Two type.
Right? Okay. So next question is, there is compatibility between major version of Python?
No. False.
Okay, so the correct answer is
False.
false.
False, sir.
Means there is no compatibility between the versions of Python. Okay. What's the compiled code of Python source called?
Bytecode.
Bytecode.
Bytecode. Okay. So the bytecode is it a binary code or what?
No,
Numeric.
numerics.
Numerics. Okay. So the compiled code is known as bytecode. Okay. Can anyone tell me who will further execute this bytecode?
PVM.
PVM.
What's the full form of
PVM.
PVM?
Python virtual
Python
machine.
Visual Machine. Python Virtual Machine.
Okay. So is it possible to compile Python code at one machine, and can we send the compiled code of the Python to other machine so that other
Yes,
machines,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
Yes.
it means other machines don't need to compile the code again. They just interpret the bytecode. Okay, so we already discussed it. Okay, so the correct answer is bytecode. Okay, which of the following is not true about Python bytecode?
It is written in zeros
It's
and
written in
ones.
zeros and ones.
Okay, so it is platform independent. It is executed by Python virtual machine, PVM, it is written in zeros and one. So we have to find not true. Okay, so bytecode is not a 0 1. Okay, it is not 0 1. So this is the true. Okay. Next question is Python was developed as a successor to which programming language?
ABC.
ABC.
Okay, so the
ABC.
ABC is a correct answer. Okay, so the next question is in which decade was Python conceived?
1980.
1980s.
Okay,
90s.
1980s. So the correct answer is 1980s. Okay, so very nice. 10 out of 10. Very nice. Great. Okay, so let's start with our discussion with let's see where we left. Okay, so let's discuss about Python software. Okay, so whenever you want to write Python program, so it is necessary to having Python software in your machine. Your machine must have Python software. And from where you will download the Python software? You will download the Python software from this website. What's the website name? Python.org. Okay, Python.org is a website from where you can download the Python code, right? Okay, so let me
Yes, sir.
show you this website. Can anyone tell me what is the current version of Python?
3.
Okay, 3 is you are talking about major version. Okay, but can you please tell me the complete
3.1.
3 point?
So 3.12, maybe current version.
Okay, so 3.12 is not a current version. Current version released in December 2025.
3.131.
Okay, so the current version is
3.131, sir.
yes, yes, yes. This is the correct current version which is released in December. Okay, let me show you here python.org. So here is the website. So when you go to the download, so it will show you Python 3.13.1. So this is what Python version. This is Python current version. So we can download this. I have already downloaded this, as you can see here. Where? Okay, so I have already downloaded this Python 3 point and I installed it in machine. But whenever you will install download it, and after that, after downloading, it will it will ask you some. Okay, so here you can see whenever you will download it, after downloading you will install it. So whenever you will double click, so it will show you this interface. Okay, so here it will show you two checkbox. So whenever you will download Python, please check this checkbox so that the Python can globally install in your system, right? So after that we can click on install now. Okay, so once you're done with installation, so you can use. Okay, after that we can verify. After that we can verify whether Python is installed correctly or not. So we will open terminal. Okay, we will search our terminal or cmd. Okay, and after that here I will write one command which is python hyphen version. So when I type here python hyphen version, if it is showing the version of Python, means our Python is successfully installed in our system. Okay, so whenever Python will install, so it will come with some softwares. Do you want to know what are the softwares Python comes with? Okay, so let me tell you, when you install the Python software. Okay, right? So when you install the Python software, so it comes with its editor. Okay, code editor. Okay, code editor. Okay, and what we call the code editor, generally we call it IDE. Okay, code editor is known as IDE, but Python IDE is known as IDLE. So IDLE is nothing but integrated development learning environment. Okay, so here you can build your Python software, Python code you can write. Okay, the second thing is it comes with PVM. It comes with PVM. So PVM is nothing but a interpreter which will execute your compiled code. Okay, compiled code. Can we say compiled code is a bytecode?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so Python virtual machine will execute your compiled code line by line. Okay, so Python software comes with code editor, Python virtual machine, and the third one is it comes with Python shell. Okay, and the fourth one is it comes with standard libraries. Okay, so what is libraries? What libraries contains?
Predefined functions.
Okay, so it contains predefined code or predefined functionality. Okay, so it comes with some standard library, but if you want to install other libraries, so you can download it by pypi, Python index. Okay, Python package index. So you can download the libraries of Python from this, but it will come with standard libraries. But if you want to do more standard work, more specialized work, then you need to download library from here. Let me show you once. So there is Python package index, pypi. Okay, so it contains, we can say this is this place, this website is a market of Python libraries. Here you can find all the libraries. Here you can find all the libraries. Let me show you. Okay, so see, these are the libraries. These are the different libraries. Okay, so there are so many libraries are there. If you want to download any library, like abd library is there, so if you will click here, so you need to download this library. You can download this library using this command, pip install abd. Okay, so after that this library can install in your system. Otherwise you can download this library and you can use. Okay, and this is the use case written of this library, how you can use this library. Okay, so we will discuss later installing and using the libraries, but I'm just showing you from pypi you can download any library, any work related library. Okay, so there are lots of topic are there, operating system specific environment, and okay, so there are huge libraries we can download from here. Okay, let's come back. Okay, so Python comes with is its standard libraries. When we download Python software, it comes with standard libraries. What do you mean by standard libraries? And what do you mean by IDE? So let me show you. I already installed Python because it is showing Python version this. So if I will search IDE here, so you can see one IDE software will come. Okay, so this IDE I can use. Okay, let me just open it. Okay, it is opening. So this ideally is what, here I can write code. Okay, so writing codes, there are two modes of writing code. Okay, and let me tell you one more thing, it comes with,
Sir,
yes, yes.
sir, if we download Python app like you're telling, like
Mm-hmm.
we can download it. So
Mm-hmm.
the it comes with ideally also.
Yes, it comes with its own ideally. Otherwise you can use VS Code, PyCharm, or you can use Notepad even, but it provides its own IDE.
Okay, sir.
Okay, whatever I mentioned here, it provide pvm, it provide ideally, and this is the ideally, okay. And this is what interactive mode. If you will write here python command to print hello, so it will print hello, and it comes with some standard libraries. Okay, what are the standard libraries? Let me show you. For example, there is a standard libraries called calendar. Okay, so we don't need to download this library calendar. It is by default installed in your machine. When you, the moment you installed python, the moment you downloaded python, it automatically came to your system, because this is what is standard library. So when you press enter, it will not give any error because it is already there in your system. Now you can use this library. So with the help of this calendar library, you can print the calendar. How you can print the calendar? So inside the calendar library, there is a function called month. Okay, and this month function takes two arguments. First one is what, year, and the second one is what, month name. Okay, month. So instead of year, I will write here 2025, and month is what, one month is for January. So it will display the calendar. So this is the code of the calendar. We didn't write this code. Okay, and this code is provided by the calendar library, right? So this is the way we can use, we can write code in interactive mode. Okay, this mode of ideally is known as interactive mode. Here you are seeing this three greater than symbol, and these three greater than symbol are nothing but chevron prompt. We call it chevron prompt, right? And there is one more mode which is known as scripted mode. Okay, so when you want to create a python program, if you want to write python program, generally we use scripted mode. So here I will go to the new and take a new file, and here I will save this file, control s. Okay, okay, so let me create one folder here. Okay, so folder name is, I installed python new version, so that's why I lose the previous batches program I already lost due to installing new version. So it is lost for me, but no problem.
So, sir, it cannot be stored. Like if we download the new version, so the previous one will go.
Yes, because this Python folder, whatever folder I've created, I created my folder in C drive. Okay, so whenever you download new software, so software related folders which are present in C drive, they remove or they restore. Like they remove generally when you download the new version. So previous folders and everything remove from your system, and new files and new folders comes. So that's the reason. If you will save your folder on other drive like D drive, or maybe you can upload your programs on github, then it will be saved permanently. So okay,
Yes,
no
sir.
problem. Okay, so I'm not teaching you here code directly. I'm just giving you one example how scripted mode work. Okay, so ideally provide two mode. One is interactive mode, and the second one is scripting mode. Mode means if you want to write more than one line program, so definitely you will use scripting mode. Okay, so for example, here I'm importing one library called calendar. Okay, I'm just giving you an example, I'm just showing you demo. If you're not understanding, no problem at all. I'm just showing you the use of standard library, how we can use standard library in scripting mode. Okay, so I will use one method which is month. Okay, so month method takes two things, one is year and the second one is month. Okay, and here I am writing year is what, year is 2025. I'm writing year is what, 2025, right? And this month function is available in which library? This month function is available in which library?
Calendar.
Yes, calendar library. So if you are using a function from the calendar library, we have to write the library name calendar dot. Okay, so like that I want to print this. Okay, I want to print this, but I want to print more than 1 month. I want to print more than 1 month calendar. Okay, I want to print like 12 months calendar. So what I will do here, I will write one for loop. For loop is basically for repetition. It is a dedicated topic. I will explain you later. Here I am creating one variable called month. Okay, and I am writing here in range. Okay, and I will start month from 1, and we have total 12 months, so that's why I am writing here 13, because 13 will be excluded. It will reach to, it will go up to 12, and I will keep this line inside this. Okay, so my month will start from 1. Okay, and year is what? Year is 2025. So year is 2025, and month is what? 1. Okay, initially month value will be 1. Okay, so it will produce how many months? 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, 4 month, and up to 12 month. Okay, so year is same, but month is changing, so each month calendar it will display. Okay, after printing each month calendar, I want to print just a line. I want to print one line like this, and I want to repeat the symbol. I want to repeat the symbol 77 times. Okay, suppose. So I'm not explaining you this code because you cannot understand right now. If you're understanding, that is better, but later we will discuss in detail, like for loop and everything. Just I'm showing you the use of calendar library. Okay, how we can work with standard libraries. Okay, so if I will execute this code, so see, we are getting all the months. We are getting all the months calendar. So this is what January month calendar. Okay, and this is what February month calendar, and this line is coming, means this symbol is repeating how many times? 75 time this symbol is repeating. Okay, this symbol,
27.
yeah, 77 time it is repeating. And month is repeating how many time? 1 to 12 time. Okay, so it is displaying all the months, like March it is displaying, April is displaying. Okay, May is displaying. So like that it is displaying all the months. So now are you understanding what's the mean of a standard library?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So there are a few more standard libraries as well. We will discuss them in upcoming lectures. Okay, so okay, after that, let's come back to our slide. Okay, so Python has two modes. One is interactive mode. Do you know what is interactive mode? Where we write one line of code when we open IDE. So first the interactive mode will open. Okay, so let me just close this everything, and let me just open his here IDE. So when we open IDE, interactive mode will open. Okay, so whenever you want to write one line of code, so then you can use interactive mode. Or if you want to test any line, for example, you want to check the data type of, suppose you want to check the data type of A. So in this situation you can use what? Interactive mode. This is what interactive mode, in order to test one line of code. Okay, and second one is scripting mode or programming mode. We also know, that is also known as programming mode. So how we get the programming mode? We have to go to the file. Okay, control N is a shortcut key, so we have to take a file, new file, and here we will write more than one line of code, right? Okay, so there are two mode, interactive and programming mode. Okay, so why we use interactive mode? In order to configurations, testing commands. Okay, or learning purpose. Okay, learning means, for example, you want to learn new methods of Python, so that methods you can execute on interactive mode. Okay, like that, like for example, if we want to write one or two line of code, then we can use interactive mode. And if you want to write more than one line of code, then what we will use? Scripting mode. And this is the scripting mode. Whenever you will go to the scripting mode, you will get a new file, and you need to save the new file, right? Okay, so let's discuss about tokens. So what's the mean of token in Python? Okay, so a token is, can anyone read this slide?
Yes, sir. A token is smallest individual unit within program. Without tokens, a statement cannot create it. Keywords, identifiers, literals, data types, operators.
Okay, so what is the mean of this? Can you please explain the meaning of it as well?
Sir, it is smallest unit program. It is an individual program, we can say.
Okay, so whenever we create the program, so our program may contain keywords. Our program may contain keywords and identifiers, literals, okay, data types and operators. So what is the mean of keywords and literals? So let's see. Okay, so keywords are what? Keyword are reserved words, okay, which we cannot use as an identifier. As you can see here, keywords are language related word. The meaning of keyword is reserved by Python translator. Means our pvm is what? Python virtual machine already know the meaning of keywords. And what are the keywords in Python? So if you want to see the keywords in Python, so here on the interactive mode I'm writing one line of code. So if you want to check the keywords, so you need to import one library. What's the name of the library? The library name is keyword, and this keyword library is what? Standard library. So we don't need to download this, it comes automatically with Python software. Okay, so I want to print all the keywords. So here I will write keyword dot kw list. So when you write keyword dot kw list, it will display all the keywords available in Python. Okay, so these are the keywords are available in Python. Can you see? Okay, so these are the keywords. So the keywords name we cannot use as an identifier. Now you are thinking what is identifier? I will tell you what is identifier as well. Okay, so how many total keywords are there in Python? So how we will understand, how we will count this? So we will write one command. We will write here one length function, and inside the length function we will write keyword, which is library, and kw list is responsible to display the all keywords. So it will display the length of all keywords. So total keywords are 35. Okay, so in Python 3.13.1, the total keywords are 35, right? Okay, so keywords are what? Reserved words. We cannot use keyword as an identifier. Each keyword is used to perform specific operation. Okay, so this is how we can find the keyword. We need to import keyword uh, library, and we can display like this. Okay, and after that, if you want to fetch the length of keyword, you can use length function. This is the predefined function, and you can find the length of all the keywords. Okay, total are 35. How many keywords are there in Python? Okay, so in some version there are 35 keywords, or in some version there are 36 keywords. Okay, it's depend to the version to version. Okay, there are some soft keyword as well. Soft keyword can be used as user defined words or identifier. Okay, so in some situation we can use keyword as a identifier, but basically in other languages we cannot use keyword as an identifier. But in Python there are some soft keyword. Okay, these are the keywords, but there is no, it is not recommendable to use keywords name as identifier. But still in some situation, if you want to use keyword name as an identifier, so these are the four keywords you can use as a identifier. So if you want to check this soft keywords, so we have to write one command. First make sure you imported library or not, keyword library. Then after that you can write one command, and you can print. So keyword dot soft kw list. Okay, soft kw list. Soft keywords means which can used as an identifier. Are you understanding, everyone? So these are the keywords we can, I mean these are the keywords we can use as an identifier. And keyword and reserve words both are same. Okay, so reserve words are those which meaning already understand by the pvm. Getting, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any doubts so far?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, now discuss about identifier. Okay, so identifier is one of the important thing to know. It is not very much tricky, but mostly student don't aware about the identifier. They think identifier means variable name. That is true, but that is partially true. That is not exactly true. Identifier is not limited to variable name. Identifier is what programmer define words. Okay, whatever name we are defining to our variable name, to our function, okay, data type name, program name, or module name, or package name, these all are known as identifier are not limited to the variables. Okay, so programmer defined words or user defined words, identifier is used to identify, okay, programming element. Okay, so for example, if I will save this file, if I will take the new file, my new file name is what? Untitled. There is no title of
Sir,
this
can
file.
you repeat the identifier? I didn't get it.
Okay, identifier means user defined words. Okay, user defined words means a variable name can be a user defined, so variable name is also an identifier. Function can be a user defined name. Okay, we can define the user defined function as well for our use, so that is also an identifier. Okay, and data type name, okay, this is also an identifier. What is the mean of data type name? Data types are predefined, but we can define we can use data user defined data type with the help of class. Okay, so with the help of class we can create a user defined data type. Okay, I will tell you in upcoming videos, I mean upcoming lectures, about data types, user defined data types. Okay, this is also an example of identifier. And program name or module name, let me tell you program name how it is identifier. See, my file name is untitled right now, so what I will do, I will save it. Okay, so I will save it. So here I will save it. I'm writing here, okay, 2.2, I'm writing what is my file name, 2. So my file name is what, 2. So 2 is what? Identifier means with the help of this symbol. What is the symbol? 2 symbol. I can identify my file uniquely, right? So this is what this file name is also an identifier, and package name is also an identifier. Okay, so package name could be an identifier, right? For example, here I'm creating one variable. For example, I'm writing here a is equals to like hello. So here a is what? Identifier. So with the help of a I can print the value of a. Okay, suppose if there is no variable, so how can I print this? How can I recognize this? If you will store this inside the memory, so you will write one identifier. So a is what? Identifier. With the help of a you can use the value. What is the value? String value is what? Hello. Okay, so we are identifying this hello with the help of variable name, which is a. So this a is nothing but identifier. Okay, so this a given by user or given by Python.
User.
So this is what given by user, and this 2.py, 2 is given by user or Python. User, na?
Yes, sir.
So
User.
identifier are what? Identifiers are user defined words. Okay, it could be a variable, function, data type, program name, or package name. Okay, understanding, guys? For example, I'm creating here one function. How to create function? For example, I'm writing here def, and I'm writing here demo. Okay, and here I'm writing print demo function, right? And I'm calling this demo function. Okay, so this this, what is the function name? Function name is demo. Who has given this name demo to this function? User has given, or
User.
programmer has
User.
given. So this is what? Identifier. Okay, this is identifier. For example, I'm writing here a is like value 1 is equals to 400 and I'm passing this value 1. Okay, and here also I am passing value 1. Okay, so this value 1 is also an identifier, or we can say this is a user defined word. So variable name is an identifier, function name is also an identifier, and this is what is this? Module name or file name or program name is also an identifier. So these all are identifier, right? Okay, so identifier is a single word. This word is created using alphabets. So we can create the identifier name using combination of alphabets, small a to z, capital A to z, right? And we can use digits as well. So as I used here digit, which is 2, as I used here combination of number and alphabets. Okay, so we can create using digits as well. We can use underscore. Okay, underscore character as well. Okay, means a special character as well. So this underscore is a soft keyword or not? So see, when we have checked,
Yes, it is an soft keyword.
it is a soft keyword. So what I said, soft keyword in some cases we can use as a identifier, but in most of the cases we never use keyword name as an identifier. But in Python, some cases there are some soft keywords which we can use as an identifier. Okay, so identifier means in order to create variable name, you can use underscore. In order to create file name, you can use underscore. In order to create function name, you can use underscore. Okay, and in order to create package name, you can use underscore. Whatever identifier you are creating, you can use it. Okay, any combination of this you can use. But your identifier, whenever you are creating a variable, so your variable should not start with digit. I will tell you this also. Let's go to the next slide. Identifier should not be keyword. Okay, so identifier should not be a keyword. So whatever identifier you are using, it should not be a keyword. Okay, I already told you. But soft keyword, it could be a soft keyword, but it cannot be a keyword. So for example, a is equals to 10. Okay, so we are printing a. Roll number, this is also valid variable or identifier. Okay, so what is the mistake here? Can anyone tell me what is the mistake here?
So because it is using the use like pass is the
Is it a soft keyword?
no sir. I guess
So
so no.
okay, what is the why it is giving error? Can anyone tell? Anyone else? A proper answer? Anyone? Mamta, Reshma? Why this error is coming? Okay, so why this error is coming? Basically, here we are using keyword name. Pass is a keyword. See here. Are you able to see pass here anywhere? Okay, pass is there or not?
Yes sir, it is there.
Okay, in which
Bottom
line?
of
Sir, last line,
In
third
last line.
word.
Okay, third word. Okay, so pass is what? Keyword. Is it a soft keyword? No, it is not a soft keyword. So can I use it as a keyword? No, I cannot use. Can I use or as a keyword? So for example, I'm writing here or equals to 100. What it is giving? It is giving me syntax error.
Giving the
Can I
syntax error.
use from like ABC? Can I store? Can I use as a variable name from? No, I cannot use it. Can I use underscore as a variable name? Like I'm writing
Yes,
here.
sir. Yes,
Yes
sir.
sir, you
Yes.
can.
So underscore we can use. Why? Because underscore is a soft keyword. Okay, so if I will print here underscore, so it will display what? My name. So underscore is working as a variable name or identifier. But don't use underscore. You can use any name. Like you can write like num1. Okay, you can write value1 or whatever you want. Some meaningful name you can write. like this. If you will write num1, so it will print 100. Okay, so this kind of variable name is allowed. But if you will write here something like one num and you will assign 100, so it will give again error. So whenever you are using combination of digits and alphabets, your variable name or your identifier should not start with digit in case of variable declaration, in case of variable, right? So that's why error is coming here. Okay, so can I write here, can I use here written, can I use here written?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, yes, I can use written here. It will not give any error. See, it is not giving any error. If I print it,
Sir, why? Like, it is not like you don't know that keywords are.
now so means there is some mistake in Python, there is some bug in Python. If I'm able to use this written, what I said earlier, we cannot use keywords as what, variable name as an identifier, but here I'm using written. How it is possible? As you can see, written is what, written is what, written is a keyword, but it is allowing me. Why it is allowing me here? And it is even not a soft keyword, it is a proper keyword. Why it is printing? Any idea? Any idea?
No, sir.
Okay, the thing is, it Python is what, case sensitive. Case sensitive means, for example, I'm writing here abc is equals to, okay, 10, and I am printing here abc. So what it will give in result? What it will give in result?
Invalid.
It will give error because there is no abc name abc is not defined. I defined what, small abc. So there is a difference between small abc and capital abc. So there is a difference between capital R written and small r written. Okay, so small r written is what, a keyword. But when you are using capital, so this is no more keyword, this is not a keyword, because written keyword starting with small case, right? So when you write capital R or capital E or capital N, so the meaning of keyword will change. Getting?
Yes, sir. Got.
Okay, okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay, next is what? Okay, this slide you are understanding. Python is case sensitive language which finds the difference between uppercase and lowercase. Okay, so there is different value of uppercase. So for example, if I show you what is the ASCII value of small a, so ord is a predefined function I'm using here. I will tell you in detail about this. So it will return what? Okay, so ord function this takes what, I think it takes integer value 65. Okay, okay, it takes ord function takes a character in string format. So if I'm writing here small a, so it is returning what, 97. So if I write here capital A, so it will give the different value which is 65. So there is a difference between small a and capital A. Are you understanding, guys? So this is known as case sensitivity. Okay,
Okay, sir.
so Python is what, case sensitive. Okay, so what's the mistake here? Can anyone tell me why it is giving error here on this slide? What's the error here? Invalid syntax. Why it is giving invalid syntax?
Space between
Yes, yes.
student and
Whenever we writing variable name, there should not be a space. Okay, for example, you're writing student and space name and is equals to, for example, I'm writing here my name. So it will give space. So whenever you want to combine two words, you cannot use space. So in order to combine two words, you can use underscore. Underscore is a soft keyword, but you can use it and you can write the name. You can combine two words with the help of underscore, right? So you can print student underscore name. Okay, so it is working. Hope you're understanding. Okay, next is what? Identifier is allowed only one special character, which is underscore. Okay, we know. So but we cannot use dollar symbol. If you will use dollar symbol anywhere, it is not like you see when you are writing digit, like okay, 1 num is equals to 10, so it will give error. But if you will shift the 1 in the last, so it will not give the error. Is it giving any error? It is not giving any error. Okay, but if you are writing dollar here, okay, if you are writing dollar here 100, so it is giving error. But if you will write dollar in last, also it will give error. If you will write dollar in between, it will give error, because dollar is not allowed. Okay, anywhere dollar is not allowed while declaring the variable name. Understanding? So we
Yes, sir.
cannot keep dollar in starting or end or between. We cannot keep dollar anywhere. Okay, and this is also invalid if you are using another symbol which is asterisk symbol while creating a variable, so it is also invalid. Okay, so what is the error? Cannot assign to expression. Okay, here maybe you meet double is equals to instead of this. So what is the mean of this? For example, I am writing here a is equals to 10, b is equals to 20, and I am writing here a plus b is equals to, I want to assign one more value, like 500 in this expression. So is it possible to assign
No,
a
sir.
value inside the expression? So it is also not allowed. Okay, so this is the basic things. We should not do this basic mistakes while creating the variable. Okay, next is, okay, number 1 is equals to 100. Okay, and number 2 is what? 200. So if you will print num1, so it will print 100. Number 2 means 200. So this is clear. We can do this. There is no problem. Okay, so this will give error. We cannot start a variable name with digit, right? So it is what? Invalid. But we can start a digit name with underscore. I mean, we can start number name, variable name with underscore. So that is possible. Okay, and we can perform operation on the data. Okay, and if you are thinking like we can assign in only 10 inside this variable, see, whenever we are creating a variable, we don't need to define the data type of the variable, because JavaScript is dynamic. So whatever value you are giving at the compile time, it will decide the type of the data of the variable at the time of compilation. So you don't need to mention. And what is the length? What should be the length of the value? Means how much value it can hold. So it can hold big value. Okay, this much big value it can hold. Okay, so that's why there is no concept of long here. We write long int. In C we write long int or double. So there is no concept of long, because your integer, if I check the type of a, so this is what? Integer. So your integer can hold the long values. Okay, so it can contain the long values as well. Okay, understanding, guys? I
Yes,
will
sir.
discuss data types in detail, don't worry, just an example I am showing you. Okay, length of the identifier. What could be the length of identifier? My name is good name, and my name is correct. Okay, so what I am writing here, I am writing variable name. So this much lengthy name also we can give as a variable name. Okay, so this much name also we can give as a variable name. Okay, but it is not suggested. See, if I will print this variable name, I need to write complete this my underscore name underscore is underscore good, and I should write correctly. If I will do any alphabet or underscore mistake, means this value will not print. Okay, so any length of the variable we can keep. Okay, this much name we have to write in order to print just my name. So we can keep length, any length we can give, but we should not give this much length, right? Okay, naming convention. Okay, naming convention means the way of writing the name of the variable. So what are the good way to write variable name? Naming convention are nothing but naming rules. This naming convention makes application easy to understand. Okay, so there are three cases. There are how many cases? Three cases. One is Pascal case, snake case, and camel case. So whenever you will declare a variable, so you will follow which case? Pascal case. Which case, generally if you will ask to the programmers or learners, if you will ask like which case do you follow at the time of declaration a variable, at the time of creating a variable, so they will be confused. What you are talking about? I don't know this term. They will they will create weird expression. They will show the weird expression because they don't know about the cases. So whenever we declare a function, we use different case. Whenever we create a variable, we use different case. Whenever we create a class, we use different case, right? Okay, getting everyone? Let me explain this. So whenever you will create the variable, see, so whenever you will create the variable declaration, okay, so whenever you will declare a variable, so you will use which case? Snake case. Okay, what is the mean of snake case? So whenever you will create a variable, and if your variable containing two words, so you will combine that word using underscore. So for example, student underscore name. Okay, s should be small. So your variable name should start with small. See, if you will not use underscore, so what will happen? These two words will combine, and it is looking like confusing. Okay, okay, it is looking confusing name, like in Three Idiot, like Amir Khan write three students name, their friends name, so it was confusing. Okay, so in order to make it more understandable, more readable, we use underscore. And if you are using underscore while declaring a variable, this is known as snake case. What we call it? Snake case. So it looks something like, okay, let me show you here. uh, Pascal case and snake case, and one more is what is another case? I hope you are attentive, guys. Camel.
Yes, sir.
Camel case, right? So there are three cases. Let me show you properly. Okay, see here, you can see. So this is what? Camel case. When you write camel case, so where we use camel case? Whenever you will declare a function, so there is a standard way to write the function using camel case. We should follow the camel case. Okay, so camel case means the second word first letter should be capital. Okay, and snake case means you will write underscore. Pascal case means you will write class name. Whenever you will write the class name, your first letter should be capital, and whenever you will attach another word, so another word must be capital. And whenever you are declaring a variable, each alphabet should be capital. When you will combine two words, you will use underscore. Getting this? So this is something like
Yes.
camel. This is something like, okay, okay, this is something like camel. Means first starting letter is small and the middle one is capital like a camel, and this is like a snake. And Pascal case is used to define class name, right? Okay, so let's go to the new slide. Naming convention. Okay, Pascal case is used to define class name. Okay, as I told you, like student class, employee class. Okay, employee class and current account. So these are what? Classes. Can we say classes are identifier? Can we say user defined classes are identifier? An example of identifier?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes, sir, it is.
okay, tell me what are the total identifiers are there? What are the user defined identifier? First one is variable name. Can we say variable name can be identifier? Then second is
Function name.
okay, function name we can say. Function name is what? Identifier. Okay. The third one is what? Can we say class name? It is also an identifier, no? This is a category of identifier. And can we say file name? File name. File name is also user defined, no? Class name is also user defined. Function name is also user defined. And variable is also user defined. So user defined things are known as identifier. Okay. And so these are the identifier. One more is package. Okay, package or library. So package or library name also can be a identifier, right? So whenever you will use variable, whenever you will write variable name, which case you will follow? Which case?
Variable.
Which case you will follow out of these? Which case you will follow?
Pascal.
Okay, so we will follow Pascal case or snake case. See, whenever we will declare a variable name, we will use snake case. Okay, we will use underscore. See, snake case is used to create a variable roll number, employee number. So what we are using, underscore we are using in order to combine two words, right? And if we talk about camel case, camel case is used to define function. So camel case means, see, there is a mean function, mode function. When it will connect two words, okay, so this function having two names, so the second word first character is starting with capital. So this is known as camel casing. It is somehow looking like a camel. Okay, so this is what camel case. Please understand everyone, Pascal case is used to define the class name, snake case is used to define the variable name, and camel case is used to define the function name. Are you understanding with this image? Are you understanding now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very nice. Okay, data types. Okay, so data types and literal. What's the time now? Okay, so we will discuss data types in detail later. Okay, so there are different category of data type. We will discuss in detail. Okay, so don't think like data type is a small topic. Data type itself a big topic. Okay, so please don't miss the classes. Okay, and as okay, some student have doubts, sir, you are uploading recordings on YouTube, then what's the mean of joining this course? So let me tell you, we are uploading recordings on YouTube, but that is not permanent. For temporary reason I'm uploading the recording, but further also I will upload the recording on YouTube, but I will make it unlist. Means my video will be there in playlist, but not everyone can not everyone can see my video. Only those students can see whom I will send the link. Okay, but at least 10 videos or maybe 15 videos I am giving as a free for all, so everyone can understand. Okay, so there is a difference. If you are see if you are in meeting, so you will not feel like you invested 1 hour. Okay, it is like a fun. ओके, मतलब टाइम का पता नहीं चलेगा कहाँ चला गया, है ना? बट अगर यूट्यूब से देखोगे ना, तो 1 घंटे का, इफ़ यू आर वॉचिंग 1 आवर वीडियो मीन्स इट विल टेक 2 days और 3 days टू कंप्लीट 1 आवर वीडियोस. So there is a difference between YouTube video and learning from the meetings, learning from the live classes.
Yes, sir, that is true.
है ना? टाइम का पता नहीं लगता अगर लाइव क्लासेस में पढ़ते हैं, क्योंकि हम टारगेट तो बना लेते हैं लाइक आई विल फिनिश दिस प्लेलिस्ट, बट वो हो ही नहीं पाता, कभी नहीं हो पाता. मैंने भी देखा है, मेरे साथ भी होता है, बट मेरे साथ ही नहीं, ये ह्यूमंस के साथ होता है. हम सिलेक्ट करके लाइक सेव करके बहुत सारी प्लेलिस्ट रख लेते हैं, बट वी कैन नॉट कंप्लीट. बट कुछ स्टूडेंट्स होते हैं जो कर लेते हैं, डेफिनेटली कर लेते हैं, बट मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स के साथ ये प्रॉब्लम आता है, वो कंप्लीट नहीं कर पाते. बट लाइव क्लासेस में टाइम का पता नहीं लगता है ना? और एवरीडे लर्निंग होता है. Okay, so as per the as per the uploading videos. So for 15 videos approx I will give free, and then I will make it private or hide. I will hide from the list. All right. So I hope everyone understood today's lecture and everyone clear with this
Yes, sir.
topics.
Lucky.
All right. Anyone have any doubt? So you can ask. Otherwise, we can stop here. Do you have any doubt? Anyone?
No, sir, no
No,
doubt.
sir.
Yes. Why Reshma is not speaking anything? Don't feel like this is like sir and student, so we cannot speak in front of sir. We are developers. I tell my students we are developers. So these are what developers community. So you can contribute yourself. So if you have hesitations, you can remove your hesitation as well. Okay, so no problem. Try to speak. Try to interactive. If some issue like some background noise is there, so that is okay, but at least try to be interactive, because when interviews comes, on campus interviews come, yeah, or off campus interviews comes, so at the time your communication is required. It doesn't matter like how much good English you speak. It's all about how confident you are. Okay. So I will tell everyone, please, if it is possible, then try to unmute during the class. Okay. All right, so thank you everyone for giving your valuable time, and in the next class we will discuss data types in detail, right?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right, good night everyone.
Have a second life. Thank you.